Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am back. This time I am doing this uh, on my computer so that I can have a mouse. Um, I'm still working out some of the kinks to do it on my PC, but uh, hopefully this will end up being a good decision. Hopefully. So let's see what I can do here. Just trying to adjust the audio volumes and stuff to make sure everything's working alright. Check. Yeah, okay. Turn the volume of the computer down a little so... God, I always seem to be a little tired when I do this, huh? Alright. Just letting some folks know that I am starting this now. Alright, so here we are. This is the puzzle I was on yesterday. I made my way through on my computer. Solved all the puzzles I had solved on my PlayStation so that I can have a actual competent control scheme. Sorry, I think let me get my glasses on, actually. That would be a good idea, so I can see properly. Okay, let's just, yeah, I'm still working some of the kinks out here. I do always seem to be a little bit tired when I do this. Okay, so... So yeah, alright. Yeah, this is gonna take some adjusting, figuring out how to do this, properly. Okay. So, I should... There's a few things I'm going to be trying to do in the next couple weeks or so, trying to sort of build a brand a little bit. I'm going to try to make my environment a little better. Going to be trying to, you know, like, introduce the non-violent games a little bit more. Currently, I don't have anything written down for what I'm supposed to say here, which is why I'm kind of just monologuing and not making a whole lot of sense. But anyways, hopefully you'll see things become a little bit more professional in the coming weeks. Or as much as I can do anyway, because Lord knows I am not professional at anything. Anyways, shall we get to gaming? Also trying to give a little bit more commentary and or something. Anyways, just talk a little more because talk a little more because it's not as interesting, I think, to watch me just playing the game and not saying anything. After all, why would you come to see me stream if I'm not actually saying anything and just playing the game? You know, what's the... That is getting a little bit old at this point. But, let's give this a shot, eh? It is nice to have an actual cursor. Let me tell you.
Hey, wait a second. Not here. That's no way to treat the bone wagon. Not here. That's no way to treat the bone wagon. Not here. That's no way to treat the bone wagon.
Wait, was that,
Well, it's pointing somewhere.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is a real pain of a puzzle, let me tell you. Of course, they make it so it's randomized, and therefore you can't look up the answer.
Not here. That's no way to treat the bone wagon.
Okay. I can't tell where it's pointing. Okay, let's see.
I left my tow truck back in my other suit. Not here.
Especially when, like, it's all this far away, it's good to have a cursor to tell me where the actual clickable thing is. 'Cause I sure can't see it here. Let's just see something. What the hell just happened? Holy cow. Okay, that's not good. Hold on a sec. Oh boy. Technical difficulties, I suppose. Okay, well. Glad I didn't do too much there. And by too much, I mean I've absolutely done nothing. My thought is if I can get to the confusing clearing without a car, that would clear up a lot of space for me to be able to maneuver in there. Yes, okay. Alright, this should be better. This puzzle should really have been designed better. Holy cow. I have no idea whatsoever how I did that. But I'm taking the win, and I'm saving. Oh boy. Alright, yeah, let's just take the win. Did that laugh sound fake? Because it was actually real. I mean, I don't know. Did it sound fake? I don't know. I am just, The problem with this is that I can't seem to, like, I can't see the stream and the game at the same time, because the game goes full screen. Oh. Dropped frames. I'm getting dropped frames? Let's see if this gets it any better. There's Manny. Okay, I couldn't even see him.
It looks like some sort of warning sign. They'll tear you apart bone by bone and build with you a human throne. Their buck-toothed king will sit upon what once was you, but now is gone. This key unlocks the gates of hell. Steady traveler, use it well.
That's fun. That's a fun poem. That's really fun.
Can't pass up an old creepy key.
But basically, that's the key to where the beavers are. Or were, I should say. Because we got rid of them all, which is really nice. It's really nice that we got rid of those beavers. But even nicer that we got rid of this freaking puzzle that is just such a pain. Was such a pain. I'm done with it now. And I'm probably not going to play this game again.
I'll leave the sign here to warn others.
Although you never know. But, still. Anyways, let us finally unlock this thing.
This outer gate is huge. I'll need Glottis to open it.
Manny, I don't know if I like driving over people.
They can't feel it, they're dead.
You're dead. I wouldn't want to drive over you.
That's because you and I, Glottis, are friends.
Aw, Manny. Hello? Miss Colomar! We're here to save you!
Hey, lay off the racket, the whole town's asleep.
But I want a drag race! When they get a load of my car, we're gonna be the talk of the town!
You're right. We're gonna have to find a good place to hide that road show. Speaking of hiding, I wonder if Mitch is here already. I'm gonna go see what I can stir up. Not a bad piece of real estate, actually. It's got potential.
Oh, Glottis. Glottis.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. Didn't expect that.
Yeah, tourists.
gotta watch your step around here, stranger. Rubacava ain't the quaint little port town she used to be. Well, hell, looks like there's a new vessel in town. Pardon me whilst I go check her out.
Wait. He's shivering. Can he get cold? I am completely unclear on the rules to this little place. And by this little place, I mean the entire land of the dead. But, you know.
Well, actually, it's mostly stock with a few mods here and there.
So, would those be glass packs I'm hearing, or turbos?
There was this one high-pitched whine it was making, really grating noise, you know? And I searched and searched, but I couldn't find the source of the noise until we pulled in here.
Was it the blower?
No, it was Manny screaming in the back like a cat tied to a cruise missile.
That's a good one.
Hola.
Hey, Manny, Dockmaster Velasco here says he's got a place we can dry dock the bone wagon for a while.
Oh, yeah. We can't leave a beauty like this out in the fog, or her chrome will get pitted.
Pitted? Did you hear that, Manny?
You folks gonna stay in Rubacava for a spell?
How do you get around here with all the mist?
When you've strolled these docks as long as I have, Pilgrim, you know where you are by the smell of the sea, by the sound of the lonely foghorn, by the icy touch of the cold, salty air.
Wow. Manny, could I have an eye patch?
Can I just ask, what is under the eye patch? Because I know it's not an eye.
Oh, well, when I was alive, I had an eye patch like this. This one's just for the phantom pain. And that one eye socket used to scream like a banshee when the trade winds blew, so I plugged her.
We're here looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
I'm not too good with names. Did she have any distinguishing marks or a tattoo?
Not that she showed me.
Well, like I said, I'm as good with names as you are with the fog.
I might be here a while. Is there any work in this town?
Well, there's lots of work down at the docks, but it's all union work. And I just don't see you in that union.
Hey, Manny, we were in the middle of a conversation here.
Hey, okay.
Alright, let's see. Ooh.
Mr. Flores, I'm ready to take you now.
Manny Calavera, is that you? Didn't you used to be taller?
What are you doing here?
Well, if you must know, it's about my wife. I got word that she passed away not long after I, and that she too was crossing the land of the dead on foot. It is said that all lost souls come to Rubacava, so I came here to wait for her.
You must love her very much, Celso.
Yes, this is true. Of course, she also has all of my money.
How do you know your wife hasn't gone ahead of you?
Oh, Manny. If she had arrived here first, surely she would have waited for me.
I'll help you find your wife. What did she look like?
Oh, here. I got this from the DOD and made copies to hand out. Isn't she something?
She must have been beautiful with skin.
Weren't we all?
So, know a good place to stay in town?
What's your price range?
Somewhere around the high end of nothing.
Then maybe, young man, it's time you started thinking about a job.
Can you get me a job here?
Have any skills?
Sales?
Well, that does qualify you for a certain position, but we only have one mop.
Nice. Alright,
I'm looking for a woman named Mercedes Colomar.
Well, no one's come through town by that name, and you can take it from me. I, too, am looking for someone, so I watch the comings and goings around here very carefully.
oh, that's right. The walking stick has a compass or something in it. We found that out way back at the beginning of the game with that one midget that we sent out here. Anyways, so that also means that that will help us get around in the fog.
I'm here to reclaim that walking stick.
I broke it over the head of some hideous monsters in the forest. I'm sorry, Manuel. I've got to get this place ready to open.
Right. I'll let you know if I see your wife.
She'll be the one asking for her beloved Celso.
The glove compartment on the bone wagon is full of tiny ketchup and mustard packets, not to mention soy sauce. I really don't need any more.
Alright.
Maybe I should place a personal ad.
I tried it, believe me. It attracts the wrong kind of women.
I think I'll wait for the fog to clear before I try exploring town again.
Gotcha. Well, maybe we need the compass or not, but I don't know. Anyways,
Gladys,
In a minute, man.
alright, what have we got in inventory?
it's Celso's wife. Actually, I don't think skin would help.
Oh, let's show it to the captain here. Actually.
Ever seen this woman?
Oh, if this is the woman you're looking for, take my advice. Forget about her. She sailed out of here weeks ago in a cozy portside cabin built for two, and she wasn't alone.
How do you know she sailed out of here? I don't believe it.
It's a tough break, Junior, but you gotta face it. Here, look it up in my port log if you want it in writing. 6 weeks ago on a Tuesday. Ticket for two, paid in full. I cracked the champagne on the bow myself.
Hey, Manny, we were...
Hey,
Look, once I waved to her from the docks as she sailed out of port, and I never saw her again.
what was her name?
The SS La Mancha was her name, but don't make me talk about her, because I just can't do it.
Ah, a ship. Yeah, he seems like the kind of guy who, yeah. Anyways. By the way, just because, I can't see the chat in the... Oh my goodness. Yawn every week. But because I can't see the chat and the game at the same time, every now and then I'll just, you know, minimize the game and check the chat.
Velasco's logbook says Celso's wife took a bunk with a hunk. Celso, your wife sailed out of here 2 months ago with another man. It's all in there.
Oh, Manny, is there a greater constant in nature than the treachery of women?
Forget about her, Celso.
Have you forgotten yours? I'm going after her. You take over my job here. This mop at least will never let you down. That compass in the handle will sure come in handy too.
Hey, boss. You gonna come downstairs? I got a customer asking for you.
You know I don't like to mingle with the customers.
Well, you may want to mingle with this one. She sounds like your type.
Well, looks like a quiet night in old Rubacava.
Seems like a lot has changed in a year.
Ah, Lady Luck.
Le numéro gagnant, le 31. Noir, entre les passes. 31, black. Mesdames et messieurs, faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît. Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets. Mesdames et messieurs, rien ne va plus. Les jeux sont faits. Ladies and gentlemen, betting is closed. No more bets, please.
So, in classic adventure game fashion, we rig the bets.
Le jeu, Noir, Perry-Monk.
Yeah, that's pretty classic adventure game stuff.
No moving furniture when I'm in my tux. Ah, to sleep. Perchance to have nightmares about spiders and beavers. My wartime communications from Salvador. He's been sending me messages like this for the last year.
Agent Calavera, I have word that you arrived in Rubacava safely. This is great news, as your service to the LSA may now continue. I am pleased to report the successful hatching of the eggs you liberated. The hatchlings, which Eva has named Manny and Meche, are quite healthy and eager to serve our cause. With luck, my next letter will be borne to you across the sky by these young gossamer wings of truth. For the revolution, Salvador Limones.
I'm not done reading it yet, but maybe later.
I wonder if a year in, Manny still considers himself part of the revolution, or, you know, because he wasn't exactly all in, back, a year ago. So, anyways, let's head downstairs. Hey, isn't that...
Evening, Lupe.
Lupe, okay.
Hi, Manny. I have to tell you about my new organizational system for the coats.
How's the flow tonight?
We're dead tonight, Manny. Everybody's back home for the Day of the Dead, I guess. Except for the casino. The casino's hopping. Why is it that all the people who don't go home are the same people who just love to gamble?
Well, I guess when you've got nothing to go home to, you've got nothing to lose.
Hey, we should put that over the door.
Everything okay back in the land of fur and fedoras?
Everything's in order. It's beautiful. I can't wait for people to come in and try the new system. It's so cool. Want to hear about it?
Okay, tell me all the details about your new coat check system.
Yay! Okay, I found all these plastic tiles in the back, left over from the automat, and guess what? They all have numbers on them. So what I'm doing is, I give one to everyone who checks a code in and... Manny, you're not even listening to me. I go to all this work organizing your coats, and you don't even care.
Lupe.
Forget it. Don't pretend to care.
No, I want to hear.
Hup. Oh, I'll tell someone else about it. Someone who cares.
Oh.
Think she'll...
Manny, what am I supposed to...
You're supposed to say, yes, I think tonight's the night.
Yes, I think tonight's the night that you finally go nuts from waiting for the grand entrance of Ms. Mercedes Colomar.
Bogan coming yet?
Yeah, he's down at the casino, probably enjoying his usual lucky streak.
Let's try that again, shall we? Think she'll come in tonight?
Yes, I think tonight's definitely the night.
Thank you. It's my fault she's out in the woods alone, you know.
If you say so, Manny.
Please, tell me all about your new coat check system, really.
Don't patronize me, Cal.
Okay, back to work.
Okay.
Well, she's adorable. I like her. She's fun. Ooh, neat.
Hello, Manny.
Hola.
Glottis is still here, which makes sense because there's literally nothing for him to go back to.
Quiet night, huh, Carnal?
Day of the Dead ain't good for business, Chief. But last night, remember last night, Manny? Oh, wait!
What's that you're playing?
Oh, this is just a little, you know, love song for a special lady.
Sing a little bit of that song, why don't you?
Well, I only have this part. Bone wagon.
I like it. You think she'll come in tonight?
Who, my special lady?
No, Meche.
You know what, Manny? I think she will. I got a feeling tonight's the night.
You know, when we leave, I'm actually gonna miss this place.
Aw, Manny, why can't we just stay here? We got our fancy club, we got 3 squares a day. Max lets me take the bone wagon out on his kitty track once a week. Plus, we look good in these clothes.
Glottis, I can't live in this world forever. It's not where I belong. I've gotta find Meche and help her. Because if it weren't for me, she'd have been on that train a year ago.
Okay, Manny.
Well, I'll let you get back to practicing.
I don't need to practice, man. I'm good.
Le numéro gagnant, le 22, Noir, Berry-Paz, 22.
Mind if I sit down, Charlie?
Of course not, Manny. I mean, it is your club, right?
Right. So what are you doing in it? Didn't I tell you not to come back until you can pay your bar tab?
Oh, or they kicked me out of that cat track for printing fake betting stubs. So now I have to come here, Manny, which I love, which I love.
How did you print fake betting stubs?
With this. Isn't she beautiful? The last time I was incarcerated, I shared a cell with the most dishonest con man I ever met. He was strictly small time, and I managed to steal this from him quite easily.
Thanks. You never know when this may come in handy.
Hey, give that back to me, Manny.
Maybe once you settle your bar tab, eh, Charlie?
Oh, Manny.
What else can you counterfeit?
Nothing. Anything.
So can you make passports?
Manny, you still think like a living man in so many ways. No soul needs a passport. We are all citizens of the same nation, and our king rides a pale horse.
So no passports?
No, that little hologram is so tricky, you know?
How about driver's licenses?
Sure. Just, give me a recent picture, $50 in, about 2 weeks, okay?
When I think of something I need, I'll come back.
I'm not a wishing well, Manny.
Why aren't you over at the roulette tables?
The roulette is for lonely widows and Frenchmen. Why don't you get some slot machines, Manny? Everybody, old women, little children, they all love slot machines. And I have a system, an infallible system for beating them.
I think slot machines attract an undesirable element.
Oh, well, we're all undesirable, Manny.
Yeah, but your credit's no good to boot. Tell me your system, Charlie.
I can't tell you my secrets, just this. You have to become one with the bandit, Manny. You have to get inside the machine and make it want to pay.
On second thought, stay away from my roulette tables. All my friends are lonely widows and Frenchmen.
Except me, Manny. I'm here to keep you sane.
That's a nice suit. Where'd you steal it?
Manny, if you learn to play the odds like Chowchilla Charlie, then maybe you too can have a suit this fine someday.
Well, I've got a club to run, so...
Oh yes, please, Manny. Get on with your glamorous life.
Le numéro gagnant, le 35, noir, entre les passes, 35,
Not
black.
while they're losing. You know,
Mesdames
some
et
people
messieurs,
say you should
faites vos
always
jeux,
walk
s'il
away
vous
from the
plaît.
table when you're on a winning streak.
Oh, yes, but I'm feeling extra lucky tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets.
Alright. Let's see if we can find that lady that we were being told was Manny's type.
Ah, Marillo de Oro. A very fine liqueur filled with solid gold flakes. Yes, I better take this with me for safekeeping.
Wouldn't it be nice if in the real world people could work their way up from being a janitor to being, you know, like this? Like, wouldn't that be nice? Although, you know, of course, knowing Manny as a protagonist of a classic adventure game like this, he probably hasn't done it all on the up and up. So, you know, then again, right? Maybe not. That's how we want real life to work. Ah, there we go.
Meche?
Manny, help me. I've been lost for so long. Why didn't you look for me?
I did. You ran off. Why?
Because you said I was no good. I've been all alone in the world for a whole year. And it's all because of you!
What the hell? Again.
This gonna be an annual thing with you, Manny? Every Day of the Dead, you toss your bones into the drink and I fish 'em out?
I don't plan to be around that long, Velasco. As soon as I find out where that ocean liner's going, I'm after it.
Ha ha! That ship's going to Puerto Zapato. That's the other side of the world. Ain't no ships going out that way but the old Limbo here, but...
But nothing. If the Limbo's my only hope, then I'm already on board.
Well, good luck, son. That's all I got to say.
Alright.
What's going on in that bottle? A tugboat?
This happens to be a perfect scale replica of the SS Lumbago. I'm just having a little trouble getting the walking beam to fit in the neck here.
That's funny, because a lumbago is usually more of a problem in the lower back than the neck.
Yeah,
Nothing. All right, on the Limbo, man. Let's go.
Manny, the Limbo's not a passenger ship. She's small cargo, son. And every hand on board works.
I'll work.
What are your skills?
Sales and restaurant management.
Oh, hey, there is one opening on the Limbo's crew.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's in the engine room. And your buddy Glottis would be perfect for it, but he'd have to get his own tools.
Okay, if I get Glottis some tools, can we board?
He can, yes. No offense, Manny, but there's just no place for you aboard the Limbo. She's fully manned already. In fact, her whole crew's on board, ready to sail at dawn. Except for that one guy.
Who's the one guy who hasn't boarded yet?
Yeah, well, Seaman Naranja's a little late, but he'll be here before they sail.
What job did Naranja have?
He ran the galley.
Aha! Restaurant management.
Yeah, it's similar to what you're doing now. Except the fish is fresher on the Limbo.
What if Naranja doesn't show up? I can fill his spot, right?
Manny, you're not even in the Maritime Union.
I know that, and you know that, but we're two guys who can keep secrets, right?
Glottis is exempt, but the captain will ask for your card. And if you don't have one, they'll serve you to the sharks like chum. And what's worse, I'll get fined. It's a tough union, boy, and I don't mess with them.
What kind of tools does Glottis need?
Authentic CB equipment only.
Where do I get authentic CB equipment?
Why don't you ask a CB? Afraid of getting stung?
Where do you think Naranja is?
Probably home selecting recipes for the trip.
So let me get this straight. If I get Glottis some tools,
then I can get him a job on the Limbo.
And if Seaman Naranja doesn't show up for work,
but he will,
and I get a Maritime Union card,
which you'll never get,
then I can sail on the Limbo in the morning.
Jeez. I guess so.
I better go finish packing.
You do that, son.
Alright, we have a list of things, and apparently we did not need that compass to navigate the fog, because, you know. Anyways,
Calavera, it is indeed a great day for the revolution. Say hola to little Manny, the first enlisted messenger to serve the LSA. Please feed him some breadcrumbs and send him back quickly, so we may know that our maiden flight was a success.
It's locked.
I know, I locked it.
Alright. Oh, lovely. This is, looks great. I mean, it looks just so interesting, a style and everything. It really looks great. Ooh, neat. God, it's also creative. Okay, cool. Alright, I am saving. Oh, especially because the last thing was the confusing clearing. So, saved. I'm gonna check whether anybody in the chat. 0 viewers. Oh wow, it's almost been an hour already. Jesus. Go figure. All right. Wow. Okay. Oh, and good. It looks I've gotten no notifications that the stream has skipped any things or anything. So good. I'm definitely gonna try to, you know, get a better setup and stuff so that hopefully I can see the chat and the game, and hopefully behind me can look a little more professional. God, yawns and yawns and yawns. Oof. Okay, I'll just do this for a couple more minutes, and then I'll be wrapping up, unless of course someone joins in the last few minutes, like last time when I had 2 brand new people in the last like moment. So ended up doing an hour and a half. Okay. I was just checking to see if I got any notifications about people who wanted to join or something. Just in case.
Hi, what's your name?
Okay.
But don't you see, when the government fades away, so will our troubles.
Ah, nonsense. We will always need some armed force to fight off the return of capitalism.
That sort of fascist thinking is as dead as you are, comrade. When we get rid of all the guns, that's when people will begin to self-police. And the public opinion alone will keep them from committing crimes.
Hola, trust funders.
Hey, look who's making the scene. It's Manny Calavera, the up, the down, the backside of the nouveau riche.
Beat it, Dinner Jacket. We're talking about things you wouldn't understand, like truth and beauty.
Hi, what's your name?
Okay. Alright. Well, the fact that apparently we can't talk to the other people, but we can talk to those folks means that there's probably something to do.
Lola? What are you doing here? This crowd doesn't go much for souvenir pictures, except maybe of Lenin.
Shh! Manny, I'm on a stakeout. I'm gonna prove to Maximino once and for all that Olivia's no good for him.
Still hung up on Max, eh? Take my advice, Angel. Forget about him. He's a gambling racketeer.
Like you.
Oh, that hurts, baby.
Hey, shh! Here they come.
Come on, sugar. How about a kiss for the road?
Oh, ick. Don't let me down, Nick. You're a lawyer. You're not supposed to have feelings.
I don't, but I know a good tart when I see one. Hey! If Maximino sees that, we're going to end up in matching terracotta pots.
Don't be silly. He wouldn't hurt me. He loves me. Manny, at last we're alone. Tell me, how are the bourgeoisie?
Fine. How's Max?
Oh, Gramps, don't start.
What are you doing with a snake like Nick?
I'd lay it on you, Manny, but I don't think you'd get it.
Messing around with your boyfriend's lawyer is pretty dangerous.
Oh, maybe I was wrong. You do get it.
I'm a little worried about Lola.
That's because she's doomed, Manny. She fell in love with Maximino. That's the one mistake I never made.
You think Nick would hurt her?
Only if he finds her, and take it from me. He's not good at finding things.
Open mic night seems like a big hit.
It always takes those timid souls a while to get up the nerve.
Maybe it would help if you went up there and started things rolling.
Oh, Manny, read poetry in my own club? That would be like this whole place was just a big temple set up to worship me.
Certainly seems like the kind of person who would enjoy that so far.
Oh, come.
Okay. Alive. We slept. Life's just some rapid eye movement. In a warm, cozy bed. Buried. We wake. The flesh dream is over, Daddy. Now that we're all crazy dead.
Oh, that's right. She is the kind of person who likes that. But that was a terrible poem. Just
that
awful.
Was great.
Yeah, but that's the last one.
Little dark in here, don't you think?
Dark and cold, like the hearts of men.
Little glitches there. Well, alright.
You know, I'm thinking of buying this place.
Really? I thought about buying yours for a while, but then I just decided to ask my boyfriend Max to buy it for me.
You can have it. I'm leaving town.
Manny, you sound so exciting all of a sudden. Why are you leaving town?
Damn.
I'm chasing a woman I met once and can't forget.
Well, I have a poem I wrote just for you. Pay attention because it's pretty short. Here it goes.
Well,
keep practicing that lingo, man. You'll get it.
Alright, well.
Just a dab will drop you. Hey, man, you didn't see me put the secret ingredient in these coffin shooters, did you?
relax. Olivia stole the recipe from me in the first place.
Yeah, she steals from the rich and gives to me to poor.
The sink is full of dirty hookah water. I don't really want to do that.
Alright, well. You know.
Not portable. Nothing in the dishwasher. I don't get the feeling those cleaning supplies are used much around here. I don't really need a bunch of cleaning supplies.
Alright.
Dirty plates can stay put.
Alright. Okay. Don't know what we're supposed to do in there quite yet, so. Oh, holy shit. Okay, wow. So, and you couldn't kill her, but...
Hello? No effect.
But boy, did that,
Hello? No effect. Strong stuff. That ought to kill the pain.
Alright.
Labor organization and revolt made easy. Hey, can I borrow this book?
Why? So you can freak out our plans for organizing labor and go rat us out to your pal, Chief Morgan?
Hey, I'm just looking for something to read on the can, all right?
No dice, Cumberbund.
I'm sure we'll need that eventually.
Blue Casket. Just doesn't have the zing of Calavera Cafe, you know?
What the hell?
These bees don't seem too busy.
Oh, these must be the CBs.
Cold one, huh, Terry?
Yeah, it's always cold when you're unemployed, Manny.
Who's unemployed? Aren't you guys in the union?
The union? They don't look after us little guys. They're run by the coppers. And you of all people should know, Manny, that the cops are in bed with the gambling joints.
Hey, I run an honest joint. We ain't in bed with nobody.
What about the protection money?
We pay every week. On the nose, through the nose, like an honest place should.
See what I mean? This town is just a big conga line of hustlers, all laughing and dancing and scratching each other's backs.
Since you're not using your tools, think I could borrow them?
Well, we sold them to feed our families.
Then how are you ever gonna work?
I told you things were messed up down here, Manny. I told you.
If the cops own the union, and gambling's in bed with the cops...
Yeah, and then who really runs the gambling, right? Well, no offense, but Maximino is really the big boy in town, obviously. But word is, he gets his orders from some hardcore gangsters in El Mero. Yeah, that fancy cat track is really just a big laundromat, if you get my drift.
Hey, can I borrow one of your union cards?
What, are you kidding? You know how much I had to pay Chow Chilla Charlie to get mine?
Oh, hey, that means that we can forge a union card. because we have his thing to.
You guys know a
forge.
seaman naranja?
Nah, CBs and sailors don't mix.
But you're in the same union.
Well, maybe so, but some traditions are sacred there, Manny.
If the union is crooked, why don't you register a complaint?
That's a good one, Manny. Did you hear that, guys? He thinks we should register a complaint.
Why aren't you guys up there working?
You don't know the deal down here on the docks, do you, Manny? If you want to get the jobs, you have to pay the union's extra dues. And that ain't cheap. We don't pay, and so they put us on barrel duty.
You bees are being exploited. You should do something about it.
Yeah, what can we do? We're just a handful of unorganized drones. We don't know nothing about nothing except just how to take it on a chin.
Ugh, that's a little too real these days.
Why don't you just pay the union off then?
We got our pride, Manny. We're straight stingers, you know? Not to mention we just don't have any cash to spare now that we're not working. I mean, it's like a problem where, the solution makes the problem, worse.
Like a catch-22?
Yeah, wow. I wish I knew words like that.
I think you're just a bunch of complainers.
You don't know what it's like, man. Every day we come down here, we try and make an honest living. We find out that you gotta be a crooked bee to win down here. He knocks the pollen out of you, man. He makes you weak.
You bees gotta be strong.
Things just aren't the way they should be down here, Manny. It's like the worker bees. They do all the work, but we can't affect it's like the way that things are produced should be controlled by, we should, forget it. I'm just a dumb, hungry, out-of-work bee.
Alright, I think, Alright, I think I'm gonna wrap up there. I don't know if anyone came, but if you did, thank you very much. If you didn't, well then you're not here to hear me say this, but, you know, I hope you come next time, and it's always a blast to do this for you guys. And, I will be trying to expand what I can do with my streams and stuff. Thanks so much. Toodle.